I'm heading back up north after a recent road trip to the south. I have a long drive ahead of me, but before I can get going, I have to first visit one of my favorite roadside stops in the south, Buc-ee's. If you've never been to Buc-ee's, it's essentially a gas station and convenience store on steroids. You can buy just about anything under the sun, including a huge selection of prepared foods, but today I'll just be hitting up the beef jerky wall. Okay, well, I'm back on the road again, heading north. I'm going to be driving past New River Gorge at one point, so I may stop there. I do already have a video on New River Gorge, which I will link to at the end screen of this video, but it tends to be a nice stop along the way regardless. Stayed with some family over the last couple days. Bill and Mike, thank you very much. It's been kind of a good mixture of like hard camping and some campgrounds here and there, staying with family here and there. Some fun destinations along the way. We're now just driving north. Driving north through Georgia and South Carolina, you start seeing fewer palm trees the further north you go. There's a cluster of palms near the sign for Chester County, South Carolina, which to me marks the unofficial last real palm tree sighting because you don't see many more north of this point. After passing through North Carolina, I reach a section of the Appalachian Mountains in Virginia and West Virginia. It's a very pretty stretch of the drive. We're going in! Passing into West Virginia, I began to see something that I hadn't seen any of in the last few weeks: snow. I decided to make a stop at a place called Tamarack, which is located in Beckley, West Virginia. It's basically a marketplace for all sorts of regional crafts, including art and woven blankets. It features 3 unique studios for crafting clay, wood, and glassware. Plus, I needed a pit stop at that point, and it was right on the way. Next, it was on to the visitor center at New River Gorge National Park. Hey, so I'm out here at New River Gorge National Park. I'm on the boardwalk now, heading down to the bridge overlook. Ooh, it's a little icy here. But anyways, I'm just kind of making a stop on the road here. I'm not going to go on any big hikes in this park today. In the past, I've gone on the Endless Wall Trail, which was a lot of fun. But I'll go ahead and put a link to the other video in the end screen of this one. This is a really great park, and it just happens to be along the way for when I'm going up north or down south. So it ends up being a perfect road stop. For now, just checking out the bridge overlook. Well, yeah, it's always a nice little stop on a day of driving. Use the facilities, stretch the legs, go for a quick walk, get a nice view. It's a national park. What I learned from my last stop here is that the part that you see just from the visitor center and the overlook is like a small fraction of the park. The park itself continues to run along that gorge for miles and miles. There are some trails that go along it though, so it is possible to see more of the park if you want to go for a hike. That's an adventure for another day. For now, continuing on northward, I'll be getting home today. It's kind of hard to believe this adventure is coming to an end. As I continue my drive back home, I begin to think of some of the amazing destinations and sights I've experienced along the way. In addition to doing all this traveling, I'm also a musician. Any of the music that you'll hear on this channel is original. If you enjoy the music that you listen to here, you can also check out my SoundCloud page at soundcloud.com/TedTunes. I actually have a new tune that I've been working on as well. Figured a good way to go out on this trip might be to play it for you guys, so hope you enjoy. well, this trip is pretty much wrapping up. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I want to thank you for watching the video, and special thanks if you watched the whole trip or subscribed, commented, any of those things. Got a fair amount of editing to do once I get home and on to the next. I think that'll do it for this one. Thanks for coming along like always. Hope you guys had fun. I know I did, but until next time, catch you later. Peace.